Hi, and welcome to the new episode of HTEC Celebrates Women in Tech. This is the first time we're going live, tuning in from HTEC's launch studio. And today, my guests are Andja Jelic and Olivera Selakovic, who are both Scrum Masters at HTEC's Ananas project. Welcome to the show today.
Hi, Jovana. Thank you. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you, Jovana.
So we usually start by me asking the guests to tell us a little bit about their background, their professional background, and like the timeline on how you came to where you are now.
Okay, so I'll start first. I graduated from Faculty of Philosophy in Novi Sad, and I studied French language and literature. That actually has nothing with my current position, but I started working as a translator in one smaller IT company in Novi Sad. And I was offered to start with a project manager position. Later on, 7 years, almost 8 years later, here I am still in IT company, working as a project manager and Scrum Master. And honestly, now I couldn't imagine working something else.
That's very interesting. In the last episode, we also had a Scrum Master, and she was also a linguist, a journalist, actually. So seems to be like a kind of like a good path for someone studying a language to maybe end up in this.
Yeah. Actually, I have a lot of friends who had the same path as me, and I don't know. It's some kind of trend, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay, and from my side, I'm 70 years already doing this job. I finished FON in Belgrade, University of Belgrade, and I started working in a bank. I was also part-time consultant for the bank, and then automotive industry, media industry, and now I'm in IT. But all the time I was working as a project manager or with the procedures and everything that has something to do with IT. Mm-hmm. So I also cannot imagine my life doing something else. And I'm here in HTEC also as a project manager, Scrum Master on Ananas. And I think the best thing is that you do something that you love. So I
agree. But you say project manager and Scrum Master, and it sounds like these two correlate in a way. So can you tell us how they differ and also how they are similar, these two positions that are sometimes maybe confused?
We started as project managers, but as the team started growing, we actually, Olivera and I, we were more focused on people, which is more Scrum Master role and team organization, while we hired the portfolio manager and other project managers who will be actually more involved in project and client management.
So is it that they are more technical or?
Well, more, let's say, project oriented, while we are more team and people oriented.
Yes, but in HTEC we came as a project manager, so you can do also a role of Scrum Master. It's, I think, all project managers knows how to deal with Scrum and people, organize people and by the teams. It's not something that one project manager should not know.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any formal education in Scrum, or was it always just a kind of like experiential path that you took?
Well, I don't have any license, if you ask, but if you start doing Agile, you have to do it by the Scrum, and then you get to know how it is done. You will learn, you read somewhere, or you go to some events, but I don't have some kind of license or some kind of school or something that I finished.
That's very cool. That's what I really like about these new tech jobs. You can just somehow not somehow, but by doing the work, actually slide into
Exactly.
the job. Okay, so you're fresh at HTEC. Can you tell us why you joined when and why you joined HTEC?
Well, I'm really new. I joined this year in January, 8th of January, and I joined because I wanted something more to learn and to not to change my previous job because I had the same role, but I wanted something new, and HTEC is, I think, good possibility. You have or we have now many projects, and very diversity. You know, you can do different projects, maybe even be on two. Why not? So that was for me something why I start working.
Did you choose this project, or did the project choose you?
Well, I was on the beginning assigned on Ananas, but also they told me, okay, you can transfer to another project, but I was assigned to Ananas.
Okay.
Well, from my side, I joined HTEC in November 2020, yeah. And well, soon it will be almost 1 year. So basically I decided to join HTEC as I really like the idea of that fast and growing company, and you know, there is a really good possibility and of you know, trying some new trends in industry. Many new projects with some leading companies and also industries, and also I think that here in HTEC is really good support of your career path and growth, and which it enables you to easily switch and change contexts, positions, and try something new.
So far, is this project meeting your expectations in terms of?
Well, yes, definitely it has met my expectations, as this is one of the, actually will be one of the biggest e-commerce platform here in the region. And besides that, I didn't have a chance to work in a team where there is actually 70 people. So it was also challenging from that side. And well, we still have some new challenges on the road, and that's what makes me feeling grateful and also eager to learn and see what's next.
Always learning.
Yeah.
Always growing.
Yes.
And about you?
From my side, well, I had opportunity to work with even bigger teams, so this is not my first time. But for me, I can tell that the team is fresh, new. Everybody in the team are almost new to the HTEC and HTEC. Sorry, and it's really interesting to start working on a platform, as Andja said, one of the biggest in the region, with new people and new energy, and try to compose everything together to build something new, big, and with totally new young people. And for me, that is really something good. You know, and I also, every project for myself is something new, something totally, you start from the beginning, from the scratch, then you build, and each time I'm feeling the same, you know, you're building something totally new, and it becomes live, and that's why maybe I love my job.
But what I found interesting when we talked before this is the time frame in which you managed to actually deliver some important milestones, and considering the size of this project, to me it sounded like something incredible. Also the pace at which you hired people, so maybe you can tell us a little bit about that and some of the main challenges that you came upon when working on this project?
Well, yes, you're right. The time frame was really challenging. It was 6 months for the first MVP, and we had only 6 months to introduce the new guys to the project, to build something huge, and something that should be whole process from the beginning to the end, and to onboard people, to make them a team, to have this team atmosphere, to work, to I don't know, to communicate, you know, to build something. It was really challenging, and somehow we managed. And I'm really honored.
And all this during the pandemic period,
Yeah.
meaning
No live content. We didn't see each other until the July.
July.
We were all over the camera and Zoom, and we didn't even see each other. But maybe that is the biggest thing.
Yeah, definitely. Because when I joined the team, at the beginning there were 4 or 5 team members who were already in HTEC, but all other team members were actually onboarded from, started from December until June. So practically 60 plus people, I mean, from the different seniority, and they even didn't know each other. So it was really challenging to create teams, cross-functional teams, that will deliver that solution in about 6 months.
and all that with three modules that you mentioned.
Yes.
So were those separate teams as well, or?
Well,
We have like 4. We have 4 teams now, for example, but we changed the how many teams we had. This is our 3rd time that we are changing the structure of the teams, because we are trying to find the best fit. Even if all the guys are fitting together, don't take me wrong, but we are trying to find the best way how to deal with the content and the people we are having, and to not make big teams, because you need not too many people in a team to have better function. But now we are trying. I think we are going to change it again, but we are doing it 3 times, and now we are almost all prepared. Whole team is prepared, so I think it will be much easier now. And maybe what I would like to add, me and Andja, we are Scrum Masters, but we are also people manager, and we are talking with the people. You know, when you have a lot of people in a team, then you have to be prepared to talk with them, to make them a team, to make a good atmosphere, to join them, to talk about everything. And maybe that was our success, the biggest success, to make everything together.
yeah, what we also added was one-on-one conversations every 2 weeks. So that actually helped us to listen what the team has to say, and to react proactively in case there are some issues, problems, to assist them, to help them. And I think that was also one of the good points and one of the key helpers for the success of the project.
And after they talk to you, how do you help them with their issues? Do you talk to some other people then, or is it, what are the, if you can say, what are some of the main issues that your team members were facing during the projects? I suppose these are similar around different companies, but
actually, it depends. If it's something, if they maybe need more support, then we try to add a mentor to them. Let's start from the beginning. Actually, when they join the team, we have a onboarding procedure which includes chill buddy, someone who will actually help them to hear more about HTEC culture, and then we try to support them with mentors additionally. So in case they need some technical support, or they have any kind of questions and doubt regarding the task or project itself. So that's some one of the methods we use. And besides that, it depends. If it's something, let's say, more serious, then we talk to top management, try to add them. They're also they're familiar with the people's current problems and issues they're facing, and they're also try to help us to help Scrum Masters to solve it.
I heard recently that this peer buddy program is something that people really, really love, because when you join the company, it's not just the mentor that you need, because mentor could be more like a technical support, while buddy is like a colleague, right, who is actually giving you advice on how to behave. And
exactly, that actually lasts for first 3 months, and after that they continue with the mentor. For example, my chill buddy was someone from other project here in HTEC, and which is also quite useful because you can hear some insights in HTEC for other projects. So you're also familiar what's happening. You can hear what's happening in the company and how it actually works, what are our values, what kind of culture it is, and besides that, you have your team members on the project itself.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's the same. Actually, it's the same with me. I had also 3 months, the buddy, and then I switched to mentor, and it's really good thing that we have here, because I was speaking with my buddy about HTEC mostly. With my mentor, I'm having totally different kind of conversation, more technically, but it's a really good thing. And about people and what actually we can do with somebody who is having some issues, is that I think it's you need to listen to the people. And sometimes when we are in a role of Scrum Master, you know your team, and even you can see if somebody is having a problem, and you can talk to them. I'm inspiring people to ask me, and to be free to ask me whatever they want. And I think that's the good thing, to be open, to speak with the people, to understand them and help them on any way you can. Maybe if you cannot help them, you ask somebody who can. But the thing is that you can see if somebody is having some pressure or dealing with some things. And I think it's a really good thing to talk to them, to be open. My team is really, I'm trying with them to be open and to help them, even with some HTEC procedure. They're asking many things, you know, from HR, from some other things to some things that are really connected to the project. And if I see somebody struggling, okay, no problem. If those guys are in Andja team, I talk with her. We manage some things, maybe not to have many tasks on him to the next sprint. Why not? Just to be relaxed. So
you react as potential issues
and
show
as
up.
Andja said, all our management team knows about those things. We are sharing between ourselves, which is also good.
Yes, it's good that everyone has someone to listen to their problems and potentially fix. But with such a big team, I suppose there could be a lot of issues every part of the way. Just like any other project. So, but there's just the two of you, and how many? 70 people.
Almost 70. Yeah.
How has that been? Are you very busy, or is it manageable? And
Sometimes you think, oh no, but then you wake up another day and start all over again, and it's okay. I think the people, they know that only two of us are doing all the things, so they are really understandable. You know?
Yeah, they really have comprehension
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that. And we have big teams, but what Olivera said, they somehow understand that there are actually just two of us, and I have impression that they are also trying to you know,
give you easier.
yeah, exactly.
That's nice. Yeah. But you have to really love working with people to be able to talk to so many people.
I think that is the most important thing in our job, but I don't think that you can be project manager if you don't have that communication skills. Because if you are a Scrum Master, okay, in the role of Scrum Master, you are more focused on your team and your organization. But if you're in project manager, you talk to the client. So you also need to have this communication, good communication, because with the client is even, I think, you
Touch you.
yes, it's really sometimes tricky, you know. So you need to love that.
And to know how to listen what people have to say.
And also during this project, you had a lot of success.
Yes.
And what can you single out, like one thing that could be like your best moment or the biggest success on this project?
Well, for me, I think we already said the huge, for me, really the huge success is that kind group of people not knowing each other, and to make something in 6 months, it's, I think, huge. But the thing is that when you hear from a client side sometimes, that they even say that what we built in a 6 or 7 months, they didn't think it's possible in a year. So when you hear something like that, I think then you know you succeeded. You know?
Yes, definitely. And beside that, I think one of our biggest success is also that considering the fact that we had almost 70 people, well, now 9 months later, we have only 2 or 3 members that left the team. So I think also what was driving them is the fact that they're doing something really big here in the region, and that they will have the chance to use it. I mean, even their families will be able to see what they were actually working on during these six months.
Sometimes, you know, sometimes, as one colleague said, you cannot explain to your parents what are you doing, and now we can show them.
Oh yeah, now everyone's gonna talk about what you built. They already are. Can you say here in the show when the actual big release is gonna happen? Because no. Okay. Okay, we'll leave that to the client to publish.
But very soon. Stay tuned.
Okay, stay tuned.
Well, actually, it is somehow already live because we had the MVP version in June. What happened after June is actually testing phases, because we started with friends and family testing with initial 10 users. Then we increased that up to 100, then up to 1,000. So we're just waiting for the green light to announce it to the rest of the
So less than a year.
Well, yes.
8 months. Incredible. Okay, one last question. What are future plans? Is HTEC going to continue working on this project? I suppose yes.
Of course.
Obviously. But generally, like the plans for the future.
Well, the idea is actually that Ananas will become one of the leading regional e-commerce platforms. And we will start with Serbia this year, and later on we will continue expanding to other countries, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, and other countries in the region. And well, beside that, definitely the idea is to offer something totally new to our customers, a variety of products, and totally different experience when regarding the delivery.
Are these products going to be local products, or are we going to be able to order something from, say, Germany or US, because it's kind of complicated right now to do that?
Yes, but at the beginning it will be just for the regional products, but also I think the idea is to make that offer bigger and wider.
To expand more.
Well, yes.
But I think it will come within a year, you know. It will not, I don't think it will be that soon, but the region, grow in region, that is the plan.
And for you now, maybe is coming a stormy period of actual customers testing this, and
Well, yes, I think the first test will be Black Friday.
oh,
Yeah, in November.
it's galloping. It's in a month.
And then New Year, so we will see. I think that is the first test that we are going to experience the whole thing full.
Okay, well, thank you, Andja and Olivera, for being my guests today. This was HTEC Celebrates Women in Tech. We talked about Scrum Master job at Ananas project at HTEC. See you next time with some more amazing women.
Thank you, Jovana, for inviting us. It was really a pleasure talking to you.
Yes.
Pleasure talking to you too. See you soon.